Hello, Unscripted Moments family. Happy 30th anniversary to the greatest punk rock record ever written, How to Clean Everything. This is Scott Robertson, a returning guest from episode 68 on Hidden Curriculum, where we discuss the powerful education force that is Propagandhi. I have completed my PhD on Propagandhi, and during that process, I came across a lot of fun articles in old zines that we just can't find online anymore. So I thought it would be awesome to call in and share some of the original zine reviews from How to Clean Everything. How were people accepting this record in 1993 when it first came out? So let's dig in. Our first review comes from Smelly Mustafa from Maximum Rock and Roll. This is what he writes about the album. A sleeveless flannel hoedown, harmonizing vocals, pop structures, up-tempo beats, some of the most overplayed crap in punk rock. Sounds a little too close to NoFX. Propagandhi have a sense of humor and a sense of right and wrong. Pretty much anti-government and establishment punk rock with polished pop groove. Wow, kind of a burn? Here's a side note regarding the claim that they sound like NoFX. On the cassette demo tapes that Propagandhi submitted to Maximum Rock and Roll, they all got great reviews, like the Martial Law and Fuck the Scene. Good reviews, no mention to NoFX. But I think having signed to Fat Records, Propagandhi gets thrown under the bus a little bit for trying to sound like NoFX. But hey. Okay, let's read some better reviews. This one comes from Owen Meany from Maximum Rock and Roll. Here's his take. I'm so tired of spineless melodic pop bands. This band breaks the mold. They have a totally full, tight, melodic, and hard-edged sound that is sometimes very poppy. What makes them great is their right-on lyrics. They don't rely on dumb Circle E punk cliches, but have really insightful lyrics with a sense of humor too. Musically, it's one of the best records I've heard all year. The vocals sound like the unfun period of Jawbreaker. Musically, some think it's too blatant a NoFX ripoff. They are wrong. This is just simply one record everyone should own. Solid, Owen. Let's read some more. Everybody's favorite weasel, Ben Weasel. I think he wrote this in the zine Panic Button. Total political melodic hardcore that uses the word fuck 3 times as much as the average punk disc. They remind me of Born Against with their insanely detailed ramblings that somehow fit perfectly with the music. Also like Born Against, they've got a sense of humor, and they're smart enough to know that great tunes come before correct politics. They even take a break from attacking the government to take a few joyous swipes at ska, Rastas, and Green Day. The music is totally original. Their quirkiness will cause some to compare them to NoFX, but I'm not biting. Incredibly hummable tunes with titles like Stick the Fucking Flag Up Your Goddamn Ass, You Son of a Bitch, and instead of taking the easy way out and attacking America, as so many Canadian bands do, they focus on the fucked upness of their own country. This is a record you'll play a zillion times. I can't say enough good things about it, so I'll shut up now. Okay, Weasel, back when he's more friendly with the props. Okay, Justin of Coffee and Hash Brown Zine. Holy Christ, an anarchist band that doesn't sound like death metal? This shit rules fucking rules. Stick the fucking flag up your goddamn ass, you son of a bitch, is too beautiful for words. Fuck this, I'm gonna go listen to them. And here's our last one. We have an anonymous reviewer at Scrape Zine. This Canadian who gives a fuck chord trio hide behind a solid but thin veil of goof and humor to conceal laser-sharp awareness and insightful lyrics to make politicians cringe, and a strong socio-political stance against practically everything and everyone. If quote-unquote messaging bands presented their ideas in this manner every time, I would have taken it to heart eons ago, would have overthrown all systems, and would be president of the universe by now. This is a pretty incredible record. Ska Sucks alone makes this one of my top 5 records of the year. As a critic, I know you're expecting me to elaborate on why I like this record so much. I won't. Nya nya. By the way, I stole this line. There you go. A little glimpse into the history of how to Clean Everything was received back in 1993. All right. Enjoy the rest of the pod. Cheers, guys.